afternoon, family. Beautiful Sunday.
I feel light guiding our way home. I see light, essence of my soul. I am light in my heart. I know we are light. Together we are home.
We are light and together we are home, family. Together we are home. Happy winter solstice to our family. Om Bor Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bor Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya.
Om Bhurva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya
Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya. Good evening, good afternoon. The sun is shining, the skies are blue. We are here very early today. Winter solstice, baby. The heart of the darkness, where we shine the light. When we hold on to the light and we sustain the light, and we're going to our dark cave, into the lowest point in the cycle of the year, and we go, in the heart of the darkness, I am light, I am love. Those are the true warriors, those that can hold and sustain their light in the heart of the darkness, those that can see the divine truth in the heart of illusion and deception, those that can follow the true heart calling in the heart of external forces, guidance. Happy winter solstice, family. I hope you enjoyed the first half of your year. That was the easy part. Now we are starting the big second part of 2021. And it's going to be a lot of action. And it's going to be very intense. It's going to be full on. And it's going to be with all kind of sensitivities, of emotions, of pain. Unfortunately, there will be some suffering. Unfortunately, there will be challenges for many people around the planet. Unfortunately, we are all going to be challenged. But only so we could rise into the new light of the new world. And that's what we always need to remember. And for this live stream, I'm going to play in the background a mantra. Where is my mantra? There's my mantra for today. This will be playing in the background, just to kind of tune us into the sacredness of this time. I'm going to show you. This is going to be all the time in the background. Mamritanya Mantra, the sacred sound choir, ancient chant for healing and peace. And may these kind of chants and mantras and healings will blast through the speakers of every devotee, every light walker, every meditator, every yogi, every therapist, every healer will rise and shine his own and its own light to join the collective divine light, to invoke peace and healing on this planet, because we are going to need it. It's going to get intense, and we are being called to serve the divine light, the divine love, and to spread the vibration of the sacredness, of the devotion, to open our hearts, to keep our third eyes focused on the new earth, on the new light that is about to rise, to keep our faith in spirit ways, in the divine plan, that the light will shine, the light will prevail. play this on purpose, for the world, for us, for our personal lives, for our soul, but also for our suburbs, for our cities, for our countries, for this planet, for collective of humanity, human being consciousness. It's going to be needed to sustain our love vibration. Hello family, I'm now coming to the chat room after all this kind of emotional, a bit of a tune into the vibration of where we are really through music and through spoken word and through a bit of setting up the tone, the energetic tone of why I'm even here with you today. Why am I even doing this? Why am I bothering on my Sunday afternoon to sit in front of this camera, in front of this microphone, and to call you to join me, to be with me? Why do I bother? Because we deserve a better life, and we are worthy of a better life, because I see my personal calling to sustain the vibration of love and light through this time. That's my calling, that's my passion, and that's why I'm here with you. So thank you so much to you, family. I'll take the music a bit more down. Thank you so much, family, for being here with me today and for supporting me on this journey, being a part of this journey on our Patreon community. I'm just gonna fix the levels here a bit. Give me a second. Let me fix the level right. That's it. There, it's in the background. A bit more. There we go. In the background. Kind of gonna cuddle us as we move ahead. Now I'm fixing my screens up, so I've got it all in the right way. I know there will be buffering issues. Look, this is now the time where, a lot of things gonna come into action, but to do a live stream on the day where Mercury stationing is really slowing down, a lot of planets are kind of like Jupiter is stationing retrograde, Mercury is slowing down, stationing direct, and we are in front of such a big week which starts basically tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, already from today, it's already happening. But the idea is simple. We are now on the 21st of June. We're on the 20th of June, 2021. And I just need to take the music a bit more down so I can concentrate a bit more. Thank you. It's there. There you go. Okay, so tomorrow at 1:32 is the exact moment where the sun moves into Cancer, symbolizing winter solstice. In the northern hemisphere, it's going to be the summer solstice. And for us over here, this is the shortest day of the year, the longest night, which represent bear medicine. We're going into the cave, into hibernation. Through autumn, we have collected all our goods from the fields, from the crops. We brought them in, we harvested, preparing for the long cold winter. And here we are, and oh my God, it's so cold. The last few days has been freezing. You can really feel winter is here. And winter represents times of introspection. We're going inwards. We're not like in summer when we go out and party in the sun and dancing and playing and running. Winter is more we're going in. And I want you to think winter solstice like someone who live in North Canada in the snow, or in Antarctica, or in the South Pole, in places, in Himalayas, And winter comes and it's full on, it's gonna be like very cold and snowy. You won't be able to go outdoors too much. You won't be able to find food that easily. And so your survival in winter depends on your preparation of autumn. And then you go into your house and you sit there with your warm fire from the wood and a cup of tea or soup. Nice. And you reflect. You sit there. You read books. You meditate. You look inwards. You look at your life. You reflect about your life. And you want to know what is ending. Winter is ending, Then look at the trees. If you look at Mother Nature, the trees, in winter, the trees are naked. They detach from all their leaves. In spring, they grew the leaves. In summer, the leaves harvested the sun, and the tree was showing off in its beauty. Look at me, how beautiful I am. I've got so many leaves. Then come autumn, and the tree is starting to shed off, is detaching, is letting go. And then comes winter. It stands naked, empty, detached. Nothing on the outside. All the energy of the tree is directed into the roots. The energy of the tree is going into the roots, into harvest the nutritions from the earth, to replenish. And with the time, it grows the branches further, naked branches, but they grow further. And then when the spring comes, there is even more place for more buds, for more flowers, for more leaves. And so this is now the winter when we ourselves, we are going into our roots. We are going deep into ourselves, and we say, what is giving me the nutrition? What is sustaining me? What is needed and necessary for me right now? Towards the future where I'm going. And what have I let go of, where do I want to grow further in the coming season, in the spring? I need to branch out to the directions that I wish to grow into in order to then grow the new leaves and harvest the new light. And so this is winter solstice, and energetically, the darkest moment in the cycle of the year. And from the darkness shines the light. It is the moment before dawn that is the darkest in 24 hours. And so we are now in this moment, in this darkest moment, the deepest introspective, inwards. And from here, as the days pass, the days will become longer until we reach summer solstice, the longest day of the year. But on the way there, we will pass through spring equinox, which is the equals, right? So the equinoxes are the equality, and the solstices are like the shortest day and the longest day. And so now we are coming to the bottom. And then, as this solstice happening, Jupiter goes retrograde for 4 months until October. A day after the solstice, Mercury stationed direct. Suddenly, whoop, the things we've been processing over the last 5-6 weeks, but mainly the last 3 weeks was the introspective. Suddenly now we're coming to the realizations, and the next 3 weeks of moving through the shadow, the next 2 weeks moving through the shadow zone. I'll show it to you. And then there is like that winter solstice happening while Jupiter goes retrograde, joining Mercury retrograde. A day after, Venus trines Neptune, the goddess of love, marriage, relationship, money, finance, value, trining Neptune. Compassion, love, forgiveness, honesty, truth. And then Mercury goes direct, the Sun trines Jupiter, Venus opposes Pluto, full moon, and Neptune goes retrograde. And I'm supposed to talk about all of that in 2 hours. And to do a giveaway. So again, winter solstice, the darkest moment of the year, happening while Jupiter goes retrograde, joining Mercury. They're both retrograde, and Saturn and Pluto. Then Venus trine Neptune. Then Mercury goes direct. Then the Sun will trine Jupiter. Venus will oppose Pluto. That's intense. Then comes the full moon, and then Neptune goes retrograde. And then also, another thing at the end, after that, after this full moon, on the 28th, then we're going to have the moon squaring Saturn, and Uranus oppose Mars. God help us all. That's it. No more fluffy ponies, people. No more just kind of like, no. Shit is about to get real. For real. Okay. Now, let's say hello to the chat room. Hello, Tara Sparkle. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Clara. Hello, Keith. Oh, Keith Samson. Good to see you, brother. Hello, Keith. And Jess. Hello, Jess. Hello, Christy. Paula. Hello, Paula. Beautiful Paula. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Jess. Hello, Robert. Hello, Janeline. Claire. Barat and Rukshika. Lucy. Anatalia. Chriselle. Chris Field. Oh, wow, amazing. From the Dandenong Rages, Brother Chris Field, I hope that you're all doing better. I heard that the mountains, some places will be without power until July. Very intense. I'm wishing my best blessing for all the brothers and sisters in the hills. Hopefully everyone's all right and coping and remaining positive and strong in spirit. Hello, April. Hello, Inbar. Yes, Inbar. That was the easy part. Yes. The first half of this year was, I told you, go, go, go. Push everything you can until the best place you can. I would really appreciate if one of you just raise your hand if you want to do it. If you could please, instead of me wasting time of that, if you could please take all the names of the chat and put it on one message for me, so I'll copy it and I'll put it on the giveaway for the members of our community, of course. So yeah, let's see. Okay, Charlotte, hello, Charlotte and Barend and Neo and Ariel. Hello. Oh, to share the link of the mantra. That's a good idea, Charlotte. That's a good idea. Let me get you the link of the mantra. For sure. For sure. Here I am sending you the link of the mantra. Very good idea, Charlotte. Here is. I'm posting the message now in the chat room of the link of this mantra. Roll King, hello, brother. How appropriate. Mantra. Yeah, beautiful. You challenge me. I can't read all of that. But yes, brother, yes. Yes, I chose it with specific intention. I chose this mantra. Started with the hike, Fairley Avenue. Awesome. Good on you. Yarimar. And then Miss Moose. Hello. Remy. Hello, brother Remy. And hello, MJ. Hello, Chriselle. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Bridget. Awesome, 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 awesome. Fantastic. And hello, Eddie. Cool. So thank you, family, for joining me. Love and gratitude to all our Patreon community for being an awesome community. We had a bit of an interesting week this week with all the Mercury retrograde. Things were happening in the chat room. We had to touch base and saying, okay, listen, guys, it's too much. It's too much. Those of you who haven't been with us in our chat rooms since the beginning of 2020, there were at first only like 70 of us there. And what happened at the beginning of 2020 with all the lockdown and all these things, we just got together so strong and we just kept each other in vibration of positivity and we kept supporting each other emotionally and spiritually and just prepping each other up and sharing our moments of weakness, asking for blessing or things from each other. And then suddenly we grew bigger and our chat room is like around 200 people. And a lot of the new people that came in didn't necessarily understand how to use the chat room properly. So, excuse me, I need to cough. And so, suddenly in the last week or two, everyone out of their kindness or their love to share what they know, start posting all the things about the poo and the juice. Now, it was a bit funny because originally we created that chat room to be a refuge from the poo and the juice. So even though it was wise and nice to share all those things, it kind of like took the vibration of that chat room a bit low. And that's why I said, please stop. Please don't post on this room, because this room, our Spirit Love Hub chat room, I want you to think about it, that it's a room that's constantly holding this vibration. It's a digital sacred space. Sacred and holy, that we keep it as precious because we need it. So because of that, I've now created for you a chat room that is just for the poo, just for the juice. You want to share things with each other, go for it. You want to read things and get informed about it, go for it, do it there. But I want you to be mindful. Don't overindulge in these things. The reason why I haven't done it that until now is because part of my strategy, of my action plan, is to eliminate any conscious input into that thing. Now, of course, we can't be fully kind of unplugged. We need to know the things that are basic, right? The new regulations, what we need to do in our businesses, what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do. But be aware not to make that room now become another washing machine of all that negativity. Bring things of awareness, bring them with love, No judgment, no forcing anyone to believe in what you believe or anything. Presenting and letting whoever wants to get it, and whoever doesn't want to get it, not to get it. Okay, so keep it on love vibration over there too, but be aware, don't indulge in that too much. And so thank you to the Patreon community for your support. We're going to do today our final $1,000 giveaway of the free Bitcoin, thanks to Caleb and Brown, the brokerage of cryptocurrency, which I'm very happy to be working with over the last 3 years, guiding people to purchase crypto, to get into cryptocurrency on their own free will choice. But I'm just guiding them to Caleb and Brown as the safest place to go to, as the best service place you can get basically in crypto. And yeah, I believe in them. They're good people. They're doing a great job. That's why I've been supporting them. And because we've been supporting them and we have such an awesome community, they have decided to give Healing Delight community $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. We've already given 4,000 away, and this is the final 1,000. So we'll do it sometimes during this live stream. We'll let it flow. Other than that, please do me a favor, like this movie on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. That will help us to kind of get more out there. It's kind of algorithms, the way they work. So more people like it and more people subscribe to the channel, the better exposure we get. If you want to join our community, it's right under the astrology chart, patreon.com/healingdelight. And you can join our community. You'll have access to our chat rooms and to sound healing meditations, which we are posting there. Depends on the tier you're joining in. A lot of empowerment, a lot of awesome vibe, community, family, tribe. If you want to know more about my services, you can go to our website, healingdelight.com. You will find all the links to our booking system for healing sessions, meditations. You will find the links to the Patreon. You'll find affiliate links to cryptocurrency, to Caleb and Brown, to different exchanges, to wallets, digital wallets that you need, to all kind of different accessories. Just go and scroll through the website and have fun. Give me a second to have a sip of water. You listen to the mantra. Okay. So I told you it's a big week, okay? So we're gonna do our best to get through that. Okay, Pala, you're doing it. Thank you, my darling Pala. Awesome. Hello, Dawn in the UK. Sister Dawn, sending you love, baby girl. Hope everything is going well for you over there, that you are keeping a vibration of positivity over there good as well. Try to connect in our community. There's brother Ryan. Ryan is also from England and he's over there. He used to be here and he went back home there. So you can kind of try to connect with him. It will be awesome, I think. And awesome. Yes, Natalia, I had a good day off yesterday just to kind of be a lizard. It was very nice. Hello, Jody, and hello, Ruth. Fantastic. Awesome. So let's get into the chart. This is the chart that you see is right now. And what are we seeing? We're seeing the sun on 29 degrees, 7 minutes of Gemini, which means that the sun is now at the critical end degree of Gemini. It's been mental, and it's going to be a mental week. It's going to be a very kind of intense, powerful, mental things gonna happen, okay? So from now on, I told you, no fluffy ponies anymore, no airy-fairy stuff. Reality is now gonna get hit by massive waves of transformation, massive waves of evolution. When someone needs to transform and evolve, sometimes they need a smack on his face to wake up from an illusion he has created for himself for a long time. For us as a collective, that truth is as viable as well. Now, we all like to imagine and know and believe and have faith that we can wake up without a smack in our face. We can wake up gently with a cuddle. Hello, wake up, beautiful soul. You're awakening. But unfortunately, not all of us are in that place. And so sometimes universe is kind of bringing a bit of a shaking, it's like, if you want to have a good smoothie in the morning, you put the strawberries and the raspberries and your chia seeds and your whatever you put in there, right? And what do? You go, you smash it to pieces and you grind it and then you drink it. It's like, oh, delicious, beautiful creation of love. And so think about the strawberry. Do you think the strawberry enjoyed that process? It doesn't enjoy being like shredded into a million pieces only to become a smoothie, right? But when it becomes a smoothie, suddenly is well appreciated by the person who drinks the smoothie. So let's assume that we are those little strawberries and we're going to be blended to become a smoothie. Okay, so cool. Now, I'm just being distracted by the chat. Okay, cool. So the sun, 29 degree of Gemini, we may feel very mental at the moment, trying to understand what's going on with us, what's happening, what is happening. It's not easy. Mercury is in Gemini too, retrograding still, slowing down, stationing. The North Node is still in Gemini, still on the degree of Archangel Michael, still on the degree of the Pleiades, still. So all this time of the eclipses and everything, the nodes are standing on the Shambhala, South Node Sagittarius, the Pleiades, North Node Gemini, the Lord of the Underworld, the Dark Angel, Archangel Michael. Battle, 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 battle. Where do you go? Which door will you choose? Which way will you go? Okay. I've sent it on Telegram. Paula, you are super efficient. Super efficient. I'm gonna now. I shut off my Telegram, but I open it now. Cool. So that's the Sun. That's Mercury. That's the North Nodes. Okay, then the North Node and the South Node. Okay. Notice that on the South Node. Just a second now. The Telegram thing. Let's see. Awesome. Paula, you're a champion. Thank you, my darling. Cool. Copy. Paste. There we go. And then, oh, there's a few more that messaged me. Okay, cool. Awesome. And I'm also waiting for an answer, in the meantime, from Jeff to let me know if not all the winners of last week have contacted Caleb and Brown. And because we have to end this journey today, if those of you from last week winners that haven't contacted Jeff, if you are on this live stream, then let me know. I will save you from being excluded from your own victory. You won and you didn't contact us. So Dave and Steph and Rebecca and Tiffany, the four of you didn't contact Caleb and Brown, and you need to let me know what's up with you. So I'm going back now to the chart. As you can see, Mercury is retrograding, stationing. From beginning, when I was tuning into this love stream, I was planning to do the love stream yesterday, but I was just like feeling like, no, it's not right. And so today, I've decided to do it today, and it's a big day because I'm finishing with you at 5 o'clock. I'm changing to my uniform and I'm going to the sacred space for the Winter Solstice Sound Healing Meditation, which is tonight at 7 p.m. The full moon sound healing meditation, by the way, is on Thursday at 7 p.m. Perfect timing. So if you want to join us on Thursday, I might, it's almost kind of full, so I might do another group on Friday evening, where we'll see, because the full moon time is Friday afternoon. So I might do another one on Friday evening, we'll see, or Friday early morning, we will see. It's a big week. I don't know if I can cover all of it today, to be honest, because there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to do my best. So again, we talked about the Gemini, we talked about the nodes. Pay attention. Pay attention. The Juno is retrograding 13 degrees again back into the South Node. So Juno is kind of, remember, she kind of crossed the South Node. In the same time, there was a lot of powerful alignments going on the North Node. And then she is past it. And now Juno is coming back to the South Node again. So there is like the goddess of marriage and sacred relationship is again revisiting the past. This is a big theme. Remember this in the background. Now, the ongoing square between Uranus on the 13 degrees, 21 minutes, to Saturn, 12 degrees, 54 minutes. So there is now 27 astrological minutes separating them because Saturn is retrograding, going backwards, but Uranus is moving direct. So Uranus is breaking away from Saturn as Saturn moves slowly backwards. The exact square happened last week, but as you can see, it's still affecting us. The effect will only fade away around the 7th of July when Uranus will make enough progress to really kind of get out of this strong influence. So that's a big thing that is going on still in the background. What is this? They need to rebel, to break free, to revolutionize and to innovate. In Taurus, your relationships, your finance, your health, your values, your quality of living. But what are you facing? You're facing Saturn in Aquarius. Restrictions of global corporations, global powers, the people of the world, the governments, the institutions, the law and order, suppressing, restricting, regulations, boundaries, holding you back. Sorry, you have to learn patience. Not yet, but I want to fly to Honolulu. Sorry, you can't fly at the moment. You have to wait, but I really want to fly to Honolulu now. You can't. That kind of a thing, right? I want to open my business and kind of make a living. Sorry, you can't. Okay, now if you want to open your business, you need to create a barcode that will force everyone to be traced by the global corporation, and you must obey. But I don't really want to do the barcode. Well, you don't have any choice. You have to do it if you want to make a living. Okay, so I'll print the barcode and I'll have the barcode, but I'm not going to be forcing people to do it. I'm just going to allow people the option of doing it, but I'm not going to be standing there investing of my time to say, please make sure. I'm just going to say, here's the barcode. If you want to scan, you scan it. But I'm not going to say, hey, So Saturn's like, okay, you have to make sure that everyone scans. It's like, all right, Saturn. Okay. So this is kind of like a few aspects that is going on. I want to move location. Uranus in Taurus. I want to move a house. I want to sell a house. I want to buy a house. Lockdown. Oh, but you couldn't do the auction, or you couldn't go in and inspect the house, or things like that, hiccups. At the same time that this square is happening over the last week and a half, and until for the next 2 weeks still, Mercury is retrograding. So anyway, like confusion, miscommunications, misunderstanding, hiccups, delays, internet down, bank internet was down this week, telecommunications, slow internet, buffering YouTube, buffering internet constantly. It doesn't matter where you try to connect with the internet, it's really shocking at the moment. Some areas don't have it at all. And so this is adding. And the sun is in the end of Gemini, so it's like heightened. It's like we need to communicate, we need to understand, we need to negotiate, we need to decide. But it's like, but I'm a bit confused. I don't know what's going on. It's exactly because I'm being restricted here. I'm being suppressed, and it's kind of like, ooh, and I really want to break free. I wanna change my life. And it's like, yeah. Pluto in Capricorn, 26 degrees, retrograding, still on the 26th degree. Kind of like exposing the corruptions of the powers, exposing where there's lies and where there's deceits and where there's abuse of power and abuse of money and abuse of sex in the structure of your life, in the government, in your authority, in your life. Juno is coming into the South Node. All the past, the way we related in the past can't sustain itself anymore. The way we used to meet each other and see each other can no longer be the same way. The way we do relationship and marriage is kind of like the old story is ended. Something new must come up. North Node in Gemini, something new. The future must be new, something fresh, something exciting. You need to, you did contact them, Rebecca. Okay, awesome. Cool. And, okay, no worries, Rebecca, you're in. Don't worry, you're in. Okay, cool. And I know that Dave also approved with me as well. So, I think it's only Steph and Tiffany. Okay. So, I was downloading this thing before I got distracted. Oops. At the same time, Ceres over here, he's kind of sitting here with Neptune. Neptune is very slowing down, the ruler of Pisces. Neptune and Jupiter together in Pisces. They are both the kind of rulers of Pisces. And this is kind of bringing a lot of chaos, a lot of loss. Pisces is kind of like the end. It's where we detach, it's where we let go, it's where we surrender to the divine, to the, if you think about like that, Aries, the baby is born, and in Pisces, the old man is dying, going back to spirit and being forced to detach and to let go from all his journey of all his life, all the people he met, all the possession he managed to accumulate all the values, all the achievements, everything, all the ego that this was kind of doing throughout his life is coming to Pisces. You're shedding it off, you're letting it go before you move into the reincarnation into a new Aries cycle. And so having Jupiter there, it's magnifying, it's heightening, it's and Pisces, it's sensitive, it's emotions, it's feelings, it's again, it's like the world is ending, the old world is dying, the business, the relationship, the beloved, the health, people are dying, people are falling apart, relationships are dying, relationships are falling apart, businesses are dying, businesses are falling apart. The trust in the leadership is dying, it's falling apart. The financial markets, the financial system, it's dying, it's falling apart. Not in visible way yet, but it is in the background. So it's like I'm showing you all kind of aspects where it's kind of like it's all falling apart, it's all ending, the old world is ending. It must end if we want to give birth to a new. And so that's kind of like we need to be very gentle. Pisces is also compassion, divine love, divine guidance, divine intervention. The angels are here, the masters are here, the divine beings are here. Through prayer and through meditation and through altered state of mind achieved by meditation, if you can. But if you have to use recreational stuff, it's kind of like it's that. People who went and did ayahuasca in the Amazon, people who go and sit in peyote in Mexico, or people that go and do all kind of ceremonies, all kind of things, in order to connect with the celestial self, the celestial heart, the celestial mind, in order to connect with the higher self, the cosmic self, the galactic self. This is kind of like it can be very high frequency of full heart opening, full connection to the divine, feeling your love guiding you, feeling the divine love guiding you, having massive psychic dreams, telepathy, intuition heightened, magic is heightened, miracle is heightened. And it can also be very low, despair and depression and loss of direction, loss of faith, loss of hope, because of illusions and deceptions and lies. It's like Neptune and Pisces and Jupiter and Pisces is medicine and healing or sickness, and toxic. It's like the toxic part or the pure part. It's kind of like, are you gonna take the recreational substance in order to raise your vibration and connect with the divine, or are you going to take that recreational thing in order to just disconnect and just be somewhere lost? You just want to get lost. So there's different use of medicine, different medicine. So in general, it's kind of like so much is happening. Venus in Cancer, the goddess of love, marriage, relationships, sexuality, beauty, values, health. She's in Cancer, the place where she's searching, where am I safe? Where is my safe home? Where is my safe nurturing home? Where I'm being nurtured and connected, and where I feel loved, and it's simple, it's motherly, it's natural, it's home. Venus is searching for that there. It's water. Cancer is the water sign of emotions. You've got Jupiter and Neptune in the water sign of Pisces, emotions. And on this winter solstice, where is the moon going to be? In Scorpio. Water, emotions. Let's go there. Let's go there. This mantra in the back is just like... There we go. I'm setting up the chart for the exact moment where the sun moves into 0 degree Cancer, and that is there at your 12 something o'clock. 21st of June, Monday, 1:32 p.m. Okay, so tomorrow, 1:32 p.m., the sun is moving into Cancer, joining Venus in Cancer. Okay, this is highlighting, we're entering Cancer season. It's highlighting emotional sensitivity. It's highlighting safety, emotional security, where we feel connected, nurtured, home, belong, and where we are not safe, when we don't feel safe, Where do we feel that we are constantly being dropped into our insecurities? We're being constantly being kind of squashed through our pain. Okay? And so if we look at this chart of winter solstice, just like a new moon, it gives us the tone of the next 6 months. And so, always explained like sound healing, there's always a cycle, beginning, cycle, ending. There's many, many cycles. So think about it as like when you come to sound healing and I have all these instruments. Comes the solstice and it's like a big gong. Boom. And it echoes in the background. But while the gong is echoing, suddenly comes this Tibetan ball. Ting. Comes this ball. Ting. And so then slowly with each cycle you get more and more tones mingling around with the big tone. And so let's look at this chart for a moment because it's a bit weird. Okay? We've got Sun moving to 0 Cancer. What's happening at the same time? At the same time, Jupiter is stationed in retrograde. Okay? So now we know that the next 6 months is going to be very much with Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be very highlighted. What is Jupiter? Philosophy, wisdom, teaching, fortune, expansion, magnification. So it's kind of like it's where, Jupiter is the guru. Jupiter is Santa Claus. Jupiter is Master Yoda. Jupiter is Morpheus. It's kind of that elder that you come in to sit with. It's Gandalf. It's Merlin. It's the magician. It's the wizard. And so it's kind of like, overall, it's a benefic. Jupiter is the one that gives us the goodies. He gives us the rewards, like Gandalf, like Merlin, like the Oracle. They give us the goodies. It's like, here is a goodie for you. Here is a giveaway, Bitcoin giveaway. There you go. Suddenly someone will win today. Yeah, it's like, yay! I got my Jupiter retrograde. Awesome. Suddenly you took a risk and you kind of went to meet someone new, and suddenly it turns out to be a really good person, and you go like, yay, that's really cool. You change your job location. At first you were very scared, and suddenly you love the new place, they love you, it's exactly your new vibration. That's kind of that. But it's also the spiritual, philosophical. Yeah? Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Who is in Sagittarius? The south node of the moon. So it's very interesting that we had the eclipses, the solar eclipse on the north node of the moon, ruled by Mercury, while Mercury is retrograding, together conjunct all of them, Sun, Mercury, and the moon, did the new moon solar eclipse. Here we are, winter solstice, and it's kind of Jupiter that suddenly takes the highlight, and Jupiter rules the south node. And Jupiter goes retrograde. And as Jupiter is the south node ruler in Sagittarius, it doesn't rule the south node, it rules Sagittarius where the south node is. And suddenly, as Jupiter goes retrograding, highlighting the energy of the south node, Mercury, who rules the north node, suddenly a day after switch direct. So it's kind of like Mercury, Gemini, north node. It's a kind of thinking brain, logic, analytic, making sense of things, deciding, conversing, talking, realizing, defining, implementing. And Jupiter, south node, Sagittarius, it's more the philosophical, reflective, deep thinker, trying to find a deeper meaning, trying to expand. It takes a concept, like, it can be a meditative practice where I can give you a sentence, and the sentence is very simple. It's a Gemini mind created Mercury sentence, but then the Sagittarius mind will take it into deep philosophical reflection, and the sentence is simple. Last week Mali told me something, and he was like, this was my opinion, and then I was told that, it's like, the teachers know better because they study in university, but that's my opinion, right? And I told him, exactly, Marley. It's very important for the rest of your life that you will know what your opinion is. And don't let anyone tell you that your opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion matters. So don't ever give your opinion away because someone else told you that someone else's opinion is more important. No, your opinion matters. But be also accommodating to the fact that other people have other opinions. And so if the other people's opinion doesn't align with your opinion, that's okay. But what's really important is that you will know what is your opinion. And so I told him, it's very simple, Mali. If you know something, that's all you need to know. Simple sentence, right? If you know something, that's all you need to know. So you go like, oh yeah, that's a cool saying. Very simple to understand, very clear, very light, right? If you know something, that's all you need to know. But now I'm telling you, if you take this concept and literally meditate on that for years, you will keep on discovering more and more layers of this simple truth. If you know something, that's all you need to know. It's deep. It has many layers, but it's also simple. So that's kind of the Gemini and the Sagittarius. Simple, lighthearted. I was just saying like, hey, how you doing? If you know something, that's all you need to know. So I was like, oh, that is very interesting. Let me think about that. I need to understand this more. So that's what Jupiter is doing. Let's understand this more. Let's magnify it. Let's expand it. Let's really try to harvest the higher wisdom of this, the higher knowledge of this, the natural law. Sagittarius is like natural law, the natural law of the universe. Hello, Chloe and Adi. It's Chloe's birthday. Chloe, happy birthday, baby girl. Happy birthday. And I think it's also... who is the other sister that told us it's her birthday tomorrow? I need to look at the chat room. And so this is Jupiter, and I found it very interesting, the whole concept that the new moon solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde conjunction, we need to understand something here. Mercury is retrograding, and suddenly comes the winter solstice, the darkest moment in the year. At the same time that the darkest moment of the year, there's a lot of other things going on, but Mercury and Jupiter suddenly goes station in retrograde. It's like, wait a second. A lot has happened to me over the last year. I need to retrograde for 4 months. I need to think about it all. So Jupiter came from Aries. It came from Capricorn, end of 2019. Okay, the end of December 2019. We had a big Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn. Boom. Death. End. Destruction. Pluto. Death and destruction, transformation on a deep level. We have to face fears. We have to face trauma. Traumatic reality. Pluto, Saturn. Traumatic reality. Traumatic structure. Lockdown, restrictions around fear, around trauma, death. With the Jupiter there, even more, a lot, big death, big, it's kind of like it gave us the tone. From the end of 2019, I was warning people, heads up people, buckle up your seatbelts. We are up for a ride, and it's not going to be a ride of a few months. It's going to be a ride of a few years. Okay, so we went through all 2020. Jupiter flew through Capricorn, finished his journey in Capricorn, got into Aquarius, flew through Aquarius in a matter of a few weeks, in a few months, went through Aquarius into Pisces, and now he stops on the 2nd degree of Pisces, and he's going back into Aquarius. Before I'm going and ending in Pisces, before I'm going to end all the things that I've done with Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn a year ago in December of 19, over there I was given instructions that when I go to Aquarius, I'm going to amplify and magnify the new future, Aquarius, the new innovative future of the new world, the people of the world, globalization, high-tech technology, and, the best example I always give you is Bitcoin. What happened in 2020? From March 2020, which was the beginning of the poo, from that moment, Bitcoin just kept on going up and up and up and up and up and up and up until a few months ago, when Jupiter was coming to the end of Aquarius into Pisces, and suddenly in Pisces up, what do? You let go. You end. So Jupiter is coming to end the cycle of 12 years that he's doing around the sun. So he's coming into Pisces and he's like, okay, I'm coming to end the past, I'm coming to let go, I'm coming to shed the long journey of 12 years. So take yourself back from 2022, 12 years back, 2010. 2010 is when Jupiter started his cycle. So whatever we all been going through since 2010 until next year, it will only be over. Oh, I left that note downstairs. Oh yeah, no, I brought it. It will only be over in January 2023. Only in January 2023, Jupiter is going to get into Aries and start a new cycle, because it's going to go into Aries, back into Pisces, and then January 2023 is doing, okay, here is a new journey. And so we are now going to go through a year and a half of Jupiter goes Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Pisces, and then January 2023 going forward. So now, if we look at Jupiter here at our 5 o'clock here, yeah, and just if I'll take it now, we're gonna go a few months forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Jupiter here he is, and a few days back. There we go. Jupiter is stationed in direct. Okay. On the 22nd degree of Aquarius and 19 minutes. Okay, let's put it down. 22nd degree and 19 minutes Aquarius. Okay, this is on the 19th of October. So October is going to be such a shift and a half. But what we're gonna go through the time now, and from now it's going to be a big process of. And in October there is this launch, because within a matter of like 10 days we're gonna have Pluto direct, Jupiter direct, Saturn direct, boom, and it's all, and then we're gonna have just boom, everything just flies towards the end of the year, towards the final square of Uranus Saturn in December. So it's quite an intense year, 2021. Now, on the 19th of October is gonna get there. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. 19th of October, but it's on the 22nd degree Aquarius, okay? So now I'm going to go back to now. And I'm going to go back to when Jupiter was on the 22nd degree. There he is. Okay, I'm going to move a few days back. 2209. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Oh, there we go. So it was on the 26th of March. Okay? So from the 26th of March, mainly, whatever we've been trying to understand in regards to our belief system, our philosophy, the wisdom, the natural law of everything, right? So March 2021, we were coming out. We were starting to ease up over here. And it was kind of like a go, go, go time back then. That was around the equinox, okay? Just around the equinox 3 months ago. And so think like, what were you processing in regards to your philosophy, your belief system, your wisdom, your knowledge, your teaching, the teachings that were given to you, your teachers, your masters, people that you looked up to as wise advisors, right? So if we like, Jess, hello Jess, if we will take the word in March, all the professionals have started the implementation of Jews propaganda. And they have started since then to tell everyone that they need to drink the juice. It's a very sensitive subject, and I always try to hold myself back because I want to make sure that I am delivering these messages through love vibration, I just noticed that the mantra has ended, so I'm just going to start it again. You know, people were told to drink the juice in around March. Now, those teachings and those advisors and those specialists that told people to drink juice, it's going to flip. Because now they're going to say, what we thought, what we believed, the philosophy we did it through wasn't really that natural. It wasn't based on natural law of the universe. We tried to play God again. And we messed it up. We're sorry. We're sorry that you believed in us, but hey, it was voluntary. So you can't blame us. Okay? And by October, and remember October is just before Scorpio season, by October, from now until October, there's going to be a big process around the teachings which were given, the advice which were given, the professionals that gave the advice, the specialists that gave the advice, and I'll stick it to this collective kind of language so I can keep on talking. And there's going to be a lot coming up around that. But then let's bring it to us now. I'm being very cautious in that subject. I'm being very cautious because I know some people took the juice because they were told to take the juice and they know they don't. I met already a few people that are a bit panicking and a bit scared of what they just did to themselves. And so I'm very aware of that. Yeah, happy birthday to all the Geminis. Parla, Crisel, Carrie, Jess. Good on you, Chloe. And Chloe. So yeah, I'm being very cautious with this. So this is 26th of March. Whatever's been going on since then. Now let's bring it into us again. What have we been trying to assimilate, or what have we expending our attention towards into our belief system, you know? I mean, I'm sure that you have felt at some points, like I've been watching myself doing a lot of retrospective and introspective into my philosophy, into my spiritual beliefs, into my spirituality, into my life as a spiritual being, into how I live my life as a spiritual being, and questioning things and trying to understand things better. Why do I believe in that, and why do I believe in that, and how that belief shapes me, and what if that belief is actually false and it's based on my trauma, based on my subconscious wounding, and it's trying to distract me. Because guess what? To have like Jupiter, going back to now, to have, here it is, to have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, Neptune, Jupiter, it's like the subconscious. So it's kind of like it's the game of, are we going to connect to our divinely self, goddess self, light being self, star child self, spark of love and light that speaks to us the truth? Or are we under the influence, effect of the black spell, the dark spell of our unconscious trauma and wounding that took shape as us and basically fool us and make us live our life from an unconscious place, and unconsciously it's driving us to destroy our life into a reckless place, and we think it's the best place. And I give you the best example for that. Some people went and bought real estate even though they didn't have money, and many people, many kids, young, fresh, first home buyers, they made their parents take loans on their mortgage in order to be able to buy their kids a house, because that's what they believed that will give them safety and security. And they didn't do research. They didn't look into the market. They didn't look into the cycles. They didn't look into the multi-year cycles and trends. And there's going to be some loss for some people, unfortunately. And so, it's like we need to be careful, because it's very mental time. From now moving onward even more. Very mental time. It's time that we need to be taking care of our mental health in high regards, like highest priority, mental health maintenance, because Neptune and Jupiter highlighting the subconscious kind of patterns, the subconscious lies, deceits, illusions, and it also together with the outside world, highlighting all the media, propaganda, lies, deceits, all these things, Mercury retrograde. It's kind of like, it's like we have to be very cautious with our minds and really question, like, wait a second. So this is what Jupiter is coming to do, is like, hey, I want to give you some really good rewards. I want to really give you some good fortune and abundance and some happiness and love and joy and optimism and amazing kind of like woohoo. I want to give that to you. But I really want you to reflect and think about your belief and what you believe that you need. Is that really what you need? So you tell yourself that Uranus, because of Uranus and because you are restricted, because you are in lockdown, because you can't do this and this and that, you're saying to me that you need to break free, so you need to break your family apart and go your own way and do what you want because you're not happy with that. It's like, doesn't it sound familiar? Like your unconscious pattern of control, sabotage, manipulate? Are you trying to push away those that actually love you and provide you the safety? Are you trying to destroy your nest of safety? We got into Cancer, Venus in Cancer, Sun in Cancer. Are you going to create your safe home of love? Or are you going to wreck your life because of unconscious deceits that you're telling yourself that you can't take this anymore? What if that is actually your unconscious deceit of your abandonment issues, of your rejection issues? That you are facing a real friction of your trauma of being abandoned or rejected. And because it's frictioning you so hard and so intense, and it's like we are in deep water, it's like Pisces, Neptune, Jupiter, Venus, Sun in Cancer, the moon will be in Scorpio, because you're feeling all these intense emotions and feelings, are you going to create the magic in your life of safety, of abundance, of love, of joy, of connection, of nurturing? Or are you going to control, sabotage, manipulate, push away, abandon, reject, abandon the sheep, abandon the sheep? Then what? So now you're single parent, or single person. You realize that partner, okay, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't that bad, really. It was kind of you. You were shitting it constantly because you keep on acting from unconscious place of control, sabotage, manipulate, pushing away, because you're afraid of facing intimacy, because you're afraid that if you will be intimate with someone, really intimate, it will force you to feel all the things that you've kept behind, hidden. You don't want to face them because they're uncomfortable. Well, how will you ever heal? If you want to go into the new world, isn't it time to let it go? You need to end this chapter in your life. You need to stop reckoning your life. You need to stop destroying your life. Neptune, Jupiter, Pisces, addictions, substances. What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you fooling yourself? How are you fooling yourself spiritually? How are you fooling yourself philosophically in your belief system? Jupiter wants you to reflect. Just reflect with me. It's the South Node in Sagittarius, the house of Jupiter. So it's kind of like, be here with me. Where is your safety? What is safety for you? What is this life that you want? What is this new future that you want? Jupiter says, like, I'm going to give it to you, but I want you to think about it. Saturn and Pluto also retrograding. Be responsible. Have patience. Do the due diligence. Do the proper research. Learn, earn, and don't get burned. So before you make decision, really think, what is this? Is this really the best for me? What is really right for me? Am I doing this because of this temporary need to have this and this and that? Or am I doing this because it is safe for me? Because it is right for me? So this Jupiter retrograde. But the cool thing about it is that on this winter solstice, as the sun, just a second, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there again. Here it is. And a few hours back, 1:32 we said. 1, 1:32. Look at that. Okay? At the same time, the sun moves to 0, Cancer. Moon, 9 degrees Scorpio. Okay? And the moon here, and Jupiter here, 2nd degree. Okay? But if I take it back, I want to take it back a few hours. There we go. This is kind of leading up. Okay? Leading up to, there it is. Okay? Leading up to the solstice. I think it's now actually. No, it's early morning tonight. Okay? I'm going to show it to you in a second. I'm working on it. There it is. Okay? Moon here, 2 degrees Scorpio, 11 minutes. Trining Jupiter, 2 degrees, 11 minutes. Okay? And even though the sun is on 29 degrees, 31 minutes, it's a grand trine. You see this blue triangle? 1, 2, 3. Jupiter is stationed in retrograde. And at the same time that Jupiter is stationed in retrograde, is doing the most harmonious grand trine to the sun and the moon. Okay? The masculine, the soul, the light, the feminine, the love. Okay? And so here comes the light and love. And they're both trining Uncle Jupe. The magic, the gifts, the abundance, the good fortune, the blessings. So this kind of give us this kind of like, hey, Jupiter is kind of like, listen, beautiful, beloveds. You are going to go through a very challenging chapter in life on Earth. There's going to be a lot of things coming your way. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. But you have to believe me. Out of this dark crap, there's going to come such amazing, beautiful new world. There will be many blessings coming your way. Gifts will come your way. Love and happiness and abundance and good fortune and good luck and success. It's gonna come your way. You have to go through this though. But it's gonna come your way. So it's almost like, here is a lolly. Now, go to the scary train in the Luna Park with all the ghost train in the Luna Park. Here's the fairy floss, you're in the fairy floss, looking at the wheel, and it's like, oh, this is so much fun in the Luna Park. And then comes your brother, it's like, let's go to the ghost train, let's go to, I don't like the ghost train. It's like, come on, you said that if I'll buy you fairy floss, you come with me to the ghost train, right? It's like, yes, but I don't like the ghost train. You know what, I'll get you another fairy floss after the ghost train if you come with me to the ghost train. How is that? Okay. So you're kind of taking your fairy floss and you're eating all your fairy floss and you sit on the ghost train and you're like, then suddenly you're like, ah! And then you come out of the ghost train and suddenly you get a new fairy floss. It's like, wow, that ghost train was really scary, but actually I'm so happy we did it because I feel like I faced my fear and I realized that it wasn't that scary after all. I was just afraid of it. But anyway, it's nice to have another fairy floss. So that's kind of the journey, you know. That's kind of the journey. There's so just like, this is 1:35 a.m., 12 hours exactly before the winter solstice. So as the sun is closing the journey in Gemini tonight, final realizations, final understanding, trying to figure it out, talking, deciding, journaling, writing down, taking notes, charts, deciding what to do, what not to do. But it's all confusing because Mercury is stationed in direct, so be careful with your trading, be careful with your emails, be careful with communication. Not be careful, not don't do it. Be careful, be mindful. Be mindful because the next few days, this week, is going to be a bit of a group of people, just a second. A group of people sitting for a business meeting, and one of them brought a cake. This is cheeky, okay? One of them brought a cake that their wife made, but they didn't know that the naughty son, the cheeky kid, he went and put some spice in the cake, if you know what I mean. So suddenly they're having a business meeting, and they're all eating this cake, and the cake kicks in, and they're trying to talk about business, but everyone's starting to trip. Everyone's trying to go off, It's a happy cake. What about the revenue shares? The revenue shares. What is revenue shares? So it's going to be that kind of a week because you have like big shifts. Winter solstice, Jupiter retrograde, Mercury direct, full moon, Venus opposition to Pluto. We haven't even got there yet. But this is what I'm showing you, the lucky omen that I told you in the last few days. This is a lucky omen. That it's kind of giving us that tone of like, listen, it's going to be dark, it's going to be intense, it's going to be full on, but you must stick to the light. There's going to be great rewards. If you will go through this dark phase and you will face this discomfort and you will face your truth, what do you really believe in? Jupiter station in retrograde is like, I really need you to nail what beliefs are coming with you for the new earth and what stays behind. What philosophy is coming with you into your new earth, into your new future, and what philosophy need to stay behind, right? So it can be, in the little details. It's Gemini, North Node Mercury, little details. Every time your partner comes and tells you something, you react like this. And every time he says it again, you react again like this. Why? Because when he says that thing, your trauma brain tells you that he says to you that thing, and then you get triggered because your father used to say to you that thing, and you react to your partner as if he told you what your father told you, but he didn't tell you what your father told you. He just told you something. Your trauma brain deceived you, told you that he's actually doing to you what your father did to you, and you go and you control, sabotage, manipulate your connection to your partner because you believe that he's doing to you exactly what your father did to you. He's not doing it. Your mind is doing it. That's what I'm talking about. The unconscious deception, illusion, lies. They are lying to us. They are deceiving us. But each one choose if he's being deceived, lied to, or not. I see them from the beginning. Before they even done what they've done, I knew they're gonna do what they're gonna do. What they're going to do over the next few months, deep inside of me, I already know what they're going to do, so I'm not gonna be surprised. I already know. Can I stop it? No. It's a divine order mechanism process. Do we have to go through it? Yes. So what do? You maintain your mind. You maintain your discipline. You maintain your philosophy, your belief system. If you believe in something and it's good, stick to that. The rewards will come. So someone might say, Ami, you said to people to get Bitcoin and it's going to go up and it's still in the 34,000. It's like, yeah, you're lucky. Did you buy? Or you're still waiting? Yeah, but you said it's going to go to 50 last week. Yeah. But Saturn versus Uranus, unexpected things, restriction, things don't go. I want you to understand something. There is every reason for the market to explode. The news with El Salvador, now the news with Paraguay, also making Bitcoin legal tender in beginning of July. Now the whole funny story with the World Bank, this is a classic. Let's bring that up because this is a classic Mercury retrograde with all the Uranus square Saturn. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up through our chat room because I posted it this week to the family. I'll show you. I'm just fixing it up here, and this is a classic. It's a real classic combination of Mercury retrograde together with Uranus square Saturn. Okay, so we're talking about restriction, regulation, world cooperation, world organization, Uranus in Taurus, financial, economy, Mercury retrograde, misunderstanding but new truth revealed. Now pay attention to this tweet that I found of this guy named Daniel Burr, okay? And he's posted this. He said, oops, there we go. The World Bank just mockingly refused to help El Salvador with its Bitcoin acceptance implementation. But now there is a plot twist. Their own 1944 charter requires them to accept the legal tenders of member countries, so World Bank itself must accept Bitcoin. It gets better. The World Bank Charter also says if a member country legal tender appreciates against currency benchmark like the US dollar, the World Bank must pay the member of the offset of the gains, and for losses must take delivery of more of their tender, which means they could potentially be forced to take in more Bitcoin. Okay? So, in summary, after World Bank tried publicly to mock El Salvador by rejecting any association with their use of Bitcoin as legal tender, it turns out that the World Bank's own charter will now force them to implement the capability to both accept and pay nations in Bitcoin. This is a classic. There you go. From Forbes on the 17th of June. Bitcoin must be accepted by World Bank according to charter. Here is that. Section 12 of the article defines acceptable forms of holding of currency as follow. The bank shall accept from any member in place of any part of the member's currency paid in the bank under Article 2, Section 7, or meet amortization payments on loans made with such currency, and not needed by the bank in its operation. Notes or similar obligations issued by the government of the member or the depository designed by such member, which shall be non-negotiable, non-interest-bearing, and payable at their fair value on demand by credit to the account of the bank in this designated depository. Okay? This is amazing. This is classic. Okay? So that was the classic thing of this week, which was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Okay, so you have this news. You have El Salvador defined already in the parliament, signed. It's done. Bitcoin is a legal tender in El Salvador. You go to El Salvador if you wanna buy whatever you wanna buy, mojito, or you wanna buy some cerveza or vino. You buy it with Bitcoin, baby. In the bar, in the local, in the street, you'll have like a mamacita selling her corn. You pay the mamacita for the corn with Bitcoin, baby. Legal tender, currency, baby. No more fluffy pony. Real. Paraguay jumped on board, quickly offloading it. And then Paraguay now said, yes, we are also going by the beginning of July to create Bitcoin as a legal tender in Paraguay. So now Paraguay is becoming another nation in South America. I'm just looking for that to show you. Paraguay is becoming another one. There's already a few countries in the background also following it very quickly. Okay? And so, as I said, it's gradually, then suddenly. Okay? Because at first no one wants to be first, but then no one wants to be last. So now that El Salvador is in, all the brothers and sisters in South America go like, hey, gringo, you're not gonna take all the money. We want some too. We take Bitcoin too. Why? Because any place that will do what El Salvador did will become a capital of attraction to any cryptocurrency advocate. Apparently, the searches for El Salvador immigration went up by 50% at the first week after El Salvador announced it. Okay, I'll say hello to the chat room. There's a few new people joining us. Who is joining us? Let's see. Kimberly, hello Kimberly, and Deborah Bossi, good to see you, beautiful. And Kelly, Carly, Dover Sano from Israel, shalom brother. Nicole, hello. And Ima, shalom, Ima, shavua tov. Jess, hello Jess. And hello Tanya, awesome. So yeah, let's see who are the names who's joined us since I've done the list. Let's see. Paula, you've sent it to me here. So then we had Kimberly, Deborah, I need to add you. Kimberly, Deborah, and who else? Jess, okay. Jess and that's okay. And and Do. Jess and Do. And if I missed someone else that joined, let me know. Carly's in the house. Okay. And cool. Nicole. Okay. Nicole. Awesome. And David, fratello, I love you, fratello. Te amo, David. Okay. Cool. So basically this one I'm showing you like through the crypto, right? How these things basically happening. So now Paraguay, then you're gonna have Brazil and Argentina, because they all want to have a part of it. They all want to have a bit of a piece of the cake, because whoever is gonna implement Bitcoin, if Australia is gonna wake up and start doing like things more progressively, we have a future here too that we need to take advantage of with cryptocurrency. We have a lot of great startups, coins, projects. Synthetics is one of them from Australia. We've got Caleb and Brown, we're the first brokerage worldwide for cryptocurrency. There's amazing startups for crypto in Australia, and overall the Australian government has been pretty good towards it. Also this week what happened was that all the internet online banking went off, right? So here comes all your warnings coming into fruition. And I'm saying to you again, check into your list, because the changes are coming. And so you want to make sure, again, reinstating that, you want to make sure that you have supply of food at home, people. I'm not joking, okay? We're going to have more supply issues coming in now. Very soon, the petrol prices are going to go up significantly. And so I recommend everyone to go and fill up your tanks today even. While the prices are still, I saw the prices were pretty low today, 130, something like that. They're going to go up a lot. There's going to be a big surge in oil, in petrol. So be prepared for that. And if oil and petrol going up, then deliveries going up, then food prices going up, and here is the roller coaster. And so make sure you do have a supply of food at home. And in that way, you're not panicking, you're not scared, you sorted yourself, it's all good, you keep on cruising. And of course have some cash at home, because as you can see, online banking went down and people were stuffed. They couldn't pay for things. They had to wait in lines in the banks to get some withdrawals. If you were lucky, if the money didn't run out before you withdraw your money. And this is what I've always prepared people for. It will come more and more and more. Also, there was big hacks into the meat industry and into all kind of things. So there's going to be a lot of cyber issues, cyber security issues. Going to be all kind of things hitting us. Make sure you've got your necessities with you, winter solstice. Make sure you've got some food, some cash. If you can afford buying a silver coin, it costs today $45 Australian dollars for an ounce of silver coin. It's important to have that option. If you can buy more, buy more. And Bitcoin, of course. So back to the Bitcoin, it's like, so we didn't go to the 50, even though I expected it. And instead of that, we kind of keep on bouncing down there in the low mid 30s, which is overall it's a good thing, because what you want to understand is that when Bitcoin is kind of playing on a certain range of price for a while, what it's doing, it's building a floor. So all these kind of 33 days that it's moving there between 30,000 and 36,000, this has become now a very thick floor. That once we will go up and move to the 100,000, when we will go down for correction, this 35 blanket we've just created, this floor, will save us from going lower later on. And so the longer we'll stay in a certain price range, it's very good for us for later on. There is an even greater chance, in my eyes, this week than last week. Like I see it more this week than last week. That there is a higher potential that we may visit the mid-20s, mid-20,000, US of course. I'm just kind of bringing it up so I can show it to you, and then we're going to do the crypto kind of giveaway. And there we go. Here. Okay. I'm going to start with the monthly, as always. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this down. Okay, here we go. All right, sharing the screen with you. Here it is. Okay, and so here it is. This is the monthly chart of Bitcoin. This is June, this is May, this is April. So this is the third red candle. Very healthy, okay? This is not bad, this is good for us in the big picture. So very big drop, and because it's been such a big drop, it's not gonna be very awkward or weird or odd if this candle will kind of drop to here, because it's a big drop. Okay, it just can't just stop because it wants to go up, because you want it to go up. And so this point, the yellow EMA, the 21 monthly EMA, is now at 26,000 US dollars. It's possible we could come down here. If we go down to the weekly, we've got another, where are we now? The 20th. We've got this weekly candle will end tomorrow, the 21st. Okay, it's most likely will end red. Maybe it will stop here. And then we'll have one more weekly candle of June, and then the next weekly candle will already be kind of July, from June into July. And so it looks like it can go lower. And this EMA line, the 100 weekly EMA, is at 24,500. So the monthly EMA is at 26 here. Let's see. This is the monthly. You see this candle? The bottom of this candle is 25,880. Okay, so it's around here. This is where the monthly. You see that dotted white line? This is where the monthly EMA is, and this is where the weekly EMA. So by the time that comes the next weekly candle, this potentially will rise a bit more, or just stay flat here. Most likely it will climb to the 26 to match the EMA of the monthly. It will make sense. But the thing is also, look at the daily, and also, before I go there, look at the MACD. You see the 1 and the 2, and I thought it's going to go to the 50 because in the previous pattern, this broke up to touch the yellow. This time the drop is so deep, they just went 1, 2, and now it's doing the 3, okay? So it makes sense that it will kind of go like boom, and from here we will go up, okay? So this also supposed to have another bloom to here. I won't be surprised if the next weekly candle will be a scaredy cat. Venus is opposition to Pluto. Venus rules currency, values, assets, investments. She is in Cancer, where she's trying to find a safe hedge. Where is my safe hedge? Where is my safe hedge? I would put my money into Bitcoin because everyone told me I'm going to get rich. But now suddenly Venus is going to oppose Pluto. And Pluto is kind of like fear, the underworld, suppression of power, abuse of money. What I'm trying to say is this: El Salvador, Paraguay news, the World Bank news, all these news are happening and we are still in 35,000. Give me a break. Look at this. This is the daily, okay? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, 31, 32, 33. 33 days we are moving between 30,000 and 40,000, okay? And so as you can see, like boom, 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 boom. We are building up some resistance support here, okay? So if I'll show it to you in the past, okay? You see, we reached here. Here's this. We reached here. We stopped. We went down. We tried again. We stopped. We went down. We tried again. We stopped. We went down. We tried again. We stopped. We tried again. We stopped. We tried again. We stopped. So this became resistance, okay? But once we've passed this resistance, we went up, and when we came down, this was supported by this resistance. And so the longer you create resistance, the stronger it will be as a support on the way down in correction. So from this resistance that we couldn't break through from May 2020 until July, okay, so 2 months we were trying to break through this line of the 10,000, 10,300, $10,000. We tried for 2 months to break it. We couldn't. Once we broke it and we crashed down, we were stopped at the 9,800, okay? So this became a support. And then since then, look what happened. Ta-da! This is how it works, okay? So this temporary dip, it's an opportunity, it's a bargain. Can we drop down now? Here is in the daily. How is the daily looking in the 26? Here's your 26 in the daily. It comes together in touch with this candle, okay? And where's your 25? There you go. So you're looking at, you see, this. You're looking at this area as your kind of support. Okay, 24,000. The absolute bottom support will be like the 20,000, which is the previous peak. Okay, this is the 20,000 here. This was your peak in 2018. Okay, here's your 20,000. Okay, here's your peak 20,000, 2018, December 17, 20,000, down, up, down. This is the poo. This is March. This is where the poo came out. Okay, this was the lowest point in silver chart and in Bitcoin chart. Okay, in that cycle, and from there we're coming up. So this is here, 20,000. You see this area? This area is in the same line of 2017 top of 20,000. So if we will have to crash really scary, this is kind of like the final place. Hopefully we won't have to go that low, but if we go that low, am I being bummed that I bought Bitcoin in 39,000 and I bought Bitcoin in 35,000, I bought some Bitcoin in 33,000, but suddenly we're going to 20? Nah, I don't think we're going to 20. I think the lowest will be around here, around this 26,000. Okay, that's my guess, and it makes sense. Looks like 1, 2. Look at this white line. Yeah, it went up, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, and this is a big dip. It can't just go up. No, it's like boom, boom, boom. 3, 1, 2, and then 3, and the third will come around here, 26,000, and from here, which is not that far. Look, you're looking literally from here to here. In the big picture, as you can see, it's not a big thing. When you look at the numbers in dollars, yeah, it looks big, but when you look at the chart here, it's not that far. So another dive of another 10K. How do I look at it? Opportunity. Am I going to buy that dip? Oh yeah. Am I going to sell? No. I'm not selling anything. Okay? Not selling anything here. I'm just waiting to buy more if it goes down. Okay? Because why? Here is your dip. June, July. July we kind of like slowing down so we don't dip deeper. In the meantime, the lines are doing their wave. By the end of July, beginning of August, we are taking off. And where are we taking off? All the way up to October. Okay? And in October, we're going to have a bit of a correction. And from there, we're going up to the final crescendo into January, February. That's my take, the big picture. So this looks good. I'm happy with this because look, big support from here, over here. Big support, big resistance. The blanket was created here. Okay? Now this adds even more to it. So later on when we go to the 100,000, even if we won't be stopped here in the 60,000, this will be a very strong support for us. So again, see this as a blessing for the long run that we are still in this price range, because it's making this price range a very strong support for the future. Okay? If this dips deeper, then obviously the others follow. My favorite, Theta, $8.80. Is it a bargain? Yep. Can it go down now to $3 again? $3 zone? Yes, it could. You never know. It could. Okay? So the weekly, yeah, it could, but you never know. It can at the same time just blast up to the $32, $35. But this is what kind of gives me the feeling it goes down a bit. And this is a big slope. It can't just stop. So even if it will slow down, it's still going to have to have a bit of a drop and then go up. We will see how it unfolds there. The market show us the market with the time. Okay? So this is a bit about Bitcoin, the chart, where it is now, and the big picture, remember? And I'm going to say something about it in a second. I just need to go for a little break to the toilet. And I'm going to leave you with the mantra so you can meditate for a moment. Well, I'll be back with you in a minute. Honey, I'm home. Oh. Love this mantra in the background. Okay, let me fix my screen here again. Okay, so we need to start kind of speedy it up, Gonzalez, because there's so much still left to talk about. My goodness. Let me just fix my screen here. Okay, this is much better. Oh wow, there's such buffering. I'm looking at the screen of YouTube and it's so far behind me. Like I already took a break and I'm still seeing the charts playing there. It's terrible. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, you send me the updated name. Thank you, Paula. You're a champion girl. Hi, Dee. Hello, welcome, Dee. And looks like tonight's sound meditation is sold out online. Just double checking. I believe it will be because there are only a few places left before the live stream. Let me check. I'll tell you. I need some sip of water. Let's see. No, there's still places. Just go to the booking system. There's a couple of places left. If you go to the booking system under the option of the weekly, you will see the group of tonight. Those of you who wants to join us for the full moon sound healing, it's on Thursday. And right now, let's see. There is 6 places left for Thursday, 7 p.m. for the full moon. So, okay, so that's a bit of Bitcoin. And if we've done the Bitcoin, let's do that final giveaway, yeah? So where are we in the timestamp now? Timestamp is, I just want to make sure I remember, it's in now on 1 hour 39 minutes. Okay, 1 hour 39 minutes. Cool. The giveaway. So we are going to do now the final giveaway or the final $1,000 Bitcoin. Thanks to Caleb and Brown. And I'm going to put it on. First of all, I'm going to copy the new names that Paula organized for me. Paula, you champion girl. Okay, I'm going there. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the updated. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Copying. Nice list. Okay, nice list. Cool. Copy? Why doesn't it give me a copy? Copy. Thank you. Okay. Internet. So much to play with over here. You have no idea. So many windows. Okay, so. Okay. Let me go. Okay. There we go. Okay. And from here, there we go. Paste. Okay. Well, D already won. And yeah. And my mom unfortunately cannot participate because she doesn't have account with Caleb from Israel. And okay, that's all good. Checking in all the list. Beautiful. Okay. I got this. I'm fixing this up. And in the meantime, Roll King can give us the drum roll, please. Give us a drum roll, please, as we're about to drop. We're gonna drop it. Okay, here we go. So, close this. Let's share with you this. Final giveaway, $1,000 Bitcoin to 5 winners. Okay, 5 winners, $200 each. Thanks to Caleb and Brown once again. And this is just a free gift of goodwill to our beautiful community. And I'm so happy I can do this for you. And if you want to be a part of our community, join us on patreon.com/healingthelight. And I'm going to share that journey with you, that screen. Here it is, all the names here. All right, all of your beautiful names are over here. And I'm going to put 5 winners. 5 winners, okay? Random names. Drum roll, please. Here is the giveaway. Ta-dam, ta-da-da-da-dam. Chris Field, the brother who donated his time and equipment to help the people of the hills to go through the roads out of his good heart. You deserve this, man. You deserve this, brother. Tara Sparkle, our beautiful sister. And Rebecca K. And Dennis, our beautiful, beautiful Dennis. And Vanessa Beaver. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, but Rebecca already won. Sorry. Rebecca already won. Right? So, I have to take Rebecca out. So we've got Chris Field. We got Tara. We got Dennis. And we got Vanessa. And I need one more. So, now I'm going to put one more. One more. Here is in front of you, all of it. And the final one will be David Fratello! Salute! Salute! Fratello David! You know the beautiful thing? This is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. Let me tell you something. You know, Brother David? Brother David is one of these beautiful, generous souls that when he is blessed, he will share his blessing with the entire world. Okay? So 2 brothers won tonight. And of course, everyone deserves, but I want to mention you guys because you deserve this mentioning. First brother, Chris Field, he lives in the hills. And when everything went down from the storm, he took his saw and he stood in the middle of the road and he started chopping the trees and clear the road so people could get into their homes out of his goodwill. You deserve this, baby. That's your blessing. David, this week has posted he's doing a push-up challenge for mental health. You deserve this, baby. But on top of that, David is one of the people that gave me such beautiful donation of crypto or through my donation link. It was such a beautiful gesture of like, thank you, Ami. And I was so humbled by his donation. So there you go, brother. You got it back. That's karma for you. That's good karma for you. For you and for Chris, good karma. And for Tara Sparkle, who always spread her sparkles around, this is your karma. And for Dennis, our beautiful Dennis, that choose to go into learn about crypto, even though he's 74, 75 years old, 73 years old, I think. And he's like, you know, it's a whole new thing for him, but he comes with enthusiasm and with eager to learn and open-minded. And may we all be in our 70s as open and good as you, Dennis. Vanessa Beaver is an old school sister who definitely deserves this win. She's always putting the good effort in. And yeah, I'm just so happy that it's you. Now what I will do, I will pick one last name in case one of the winners of last week will not be able to contact me. So this is not a for sure. If it's you, this will not be a for sure. This is only an extra backup in case one of the winners will not kind of do it. So I'm picking up one more name. Let's see. Oops, sorry. It just came up. Here we go. Kimberly Ballet. So Kimberly Ballet, if one of the winners doesn't contact me and Carabin this week, you will be next on the list. I'm so happy it's you. Okay, we will see. So this is the final Bitcoin giveaway. I was so happy to be able to offer this to the community, a bit of goodness and abundance. And this is your classic Jupiter retrograde, gifts of abundance, of good fortune, and also with this Jupiter retrograde, you know, if you take it to your crypto, it's like, let's rethink your portfolios. You believed in that project, you believed in that project, you believe that if you will do this trade, you will be smarter, wiser. This Jupiter retrograde is going to go like, check into your portfolio, check into your plan. Do you really believe in that project? Is that project really a part of your philosophy, or is it really not really, you know? So this is another way you can take it, your financial kind of development and of portfolios and things like that. Now, let's move forward, because from the winter solstice, I showed you this grand trine, which give us a good omen, okay? A good omen for this Jupiter retrograde. And then comes the full moon eclipse. Full moon eclipse, my goodness. Then comes the winter solstice, which is tomorrow afternoon. Okay? And Jupiter goes retrograde. Jupiter, here you are, Jupiter. Jupiter goes retrograde And then Venus trine Neptune. Venus 22, okay? She's moving to trine Neptune. Neptune's on the 23 degrees, 11 minutes of Pisces. Here it is. Venus, 23 degrees, 11 minutes of Pisces, is trining Neptune, 23 degrees, 11 minutes of, Venus in Cancer with Neptune in Pisces. This is on tomorrow, Monday, at 11:49 p.m., just before the solstice. So pay attention how much is happening, okay? As today, Jupiter kind of stationed in retrograde with that good lucky omen later tonight. Tomorrow, 2 hours before the winter solstice, we have this Venus in Cancer trining Neptune. This is very beautiful. It's kind of like supporting like love and connections and, and sensitivity. And it's kind of like fulfillment of dreams, good things coming true, good things coming to you. The good shifts, you may be suddenly feeling better. You might be, maybe there's some turns around in your life and kind of good blessings coming. So this is another positive omen just before the winter solstice, okay? And then 2 hours later comes, this is late night after the solstice. So this is tomorrow at 10 to midnight tomorrow. Past the solstice, from the darkness shines the light. Then comes this Venus trines Neptune. Very good, very harmonious. Mars, of course, is in Leo, asking us to find the courage to step into our heart space, to step into our authentic self, to be in the heart, be love, be love, be love. Venus with Neptune will manifest the magic if you will be love, if you will be in love vibration, in good luck, in good fortune vibration, okay? But if you've been with the wrong people, in the wrong time, doing the wrong things, then it will be the illusion, pain, and that you have to wake up from. Sun is now starting Cancer season. Mercury is stationing, is retrograding, and as we move forward, the next thing will be that Mercury goes direct. Wednesday is a big day, so all the first few days is quite big. Mercury is stationing on Tuesday morning, and Mercury is direct by, let's see, you see it's coming close to the side, to the north node again, but it's not really going on top of him. And Mercury station, there you go, Mercury station direct. Oops, there it is. On the 16 degrees and 7 minutes, okay? 16 degrees, 7 minutes. And he's moving. So, going back. There you go. On Wednesday morning, Mercury is stationing direct, okay? Right here. Sun is already on 1st degree Cancer. Venus has passed Neptune. She's 24 degrees. What is she doing now? She's preparing to our opposition with Pluto. And this is intense, okay? So we have like these goodies preparing us for the journey, and then suddenly the big thing starting to hit us, okay? This is building us up to the full moon. So the build up to the full moon, winter solstice, Jupiter goes retrograde, then Venus trine Neptune, good omens, good this. Put it like that, by Wednesday, Thursday, you'll know, if you're in it for the good ride or if you're in it for a bit of a painful ride. Put it like that. Because the signs will be everywhere. It's all you're going to be like super happy and, attracting the things you want and feeling really good about yourself and or you've done the wrong decisions, you've made the wrong things, you didn't kind of like really do the wrong things for you. Okay? Interesting, there's a grand trine here with Chiron. So Chiron is starting to trine Mars in Leo, and Chiron is trining the Juno South Node and the Moon in Sagittarius. Wow. At the same time that Mercury is stationed direct, Juno Moon South Node. I'll take you a few hours forward until it's kind of really kind of there. So the Moon will come to the 10. There you go. There is your Moon, Juno, and South Node all together. This is like the past philosophies, past beliefs. Jupiter is retrograding, so this is very highlighted now. Did you believe in something that was not really good enough, but you thought it would be good enough, and now it's kind of like no, because you will be feeling it. And with Juno, it's got to do with your marriage, so relationships, people, it's gonna be a big journey for relationships, okay? This is happening, and look, as we said, where's Chiron? It's trining Chiron, okay? So will this be wounding, or will this be healing? A trine usually is harmonious, it's beneficial, it's a good energy, it's kind of like it can be healing. This could heal us. If we will take action with Mars and step into our heart space, we'll decide as warriors of love that we are going to be centered in love no matter what, and we're going to be finding our home of Venus in the end of Cancer, finding a home of safety and security, emotional security inside of us, coming into us and connecting with the people that are truly safe and truly nurturing, okay? By Mars, enter your heart space, be who you are, love who you are, embody who you are. And this will trine the feeling of the past, what you always wanted. Some things might be true, some things might not be true, but it will be healing. Chiron is trining this. Come on, heal. That's what Chiron wants you to do, is trying to teach you the lesson to heal. And this is happening as Venus is opposing Pluto, which happens exactly on, let's see, Pluto 2607, Venus will be on the 2607. There we go. Boom. Venus 2607. Suddenly Pluto went 26. This and go back. Oh wow! In the chat room, you're just celebrating now. Amazing. Hello, Michelle. Awesome. And what is going on there? Erin is buying the dip for sure. Dana, Alexandrian family. Hello. Woohoo, awesome guys. Yay, David, I'm so happy for your role, King. David, for sure, brother. I'll talk always good things about you. Thank you, Natalia, and Erin, and Tanya. Oh, beautiful. Everyone's happy for everyone, as it should be. Carrie, awesome. Good people. I'm so proud of you for the right attitude. Fantastic. And so Venus, let's move now. I need to move the minutes. I need to get going because I have a sound healing in 2 hours from now. I'm going from here straight into sound healing, baby. Venus is kicking into the 26 degrees and 6 minutes of Cancer on Thursday at 9:20 a.m. Building up to the full moon, hours before the full moon, okay? 12 hours before the full moon. If it's not enough that we're going to have a full moon which shines the light into the dark and bring everything up, and we're already coming from very emotional days, remember, on this solstice, the moon is in Scorpio, it's going to be intense emotions, Jupiter retrograde in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, Venus in Cancer, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, going to be very emotional week, very mental week, and you have to really when the lower self goes through process of pain, of suffering, separation, death, ending, fear, trauma, the lower self is subjected to the subconscious, the unconscious, the past patterns, past definitions, past beliefs, the trauma brain. It can make you think in certain ways and feel in certain ways, and it can shake you. It can bring you anxiety and panic attacks and scared feelings and dark thoughts and dark processing. The world is going down and all these things, right? But then you're going to have to use your wisdom, your elder, your Jupiter, your Neptune, connect with the divine. You have to rise, the full moon in Capricorn. You have to let go of places inside of you that are not the right structure for you. They're not in integrity. They're not the right karma. You have to be more resilient. So this full moon is going to bring a lot of insecurities, a lot of pain, a lot of fears, a lot of feelings, a lot of mental understanding, trying to understand what's going on, what is true, what is untrue. It's very confusing. Don't make yourself mental. Mars in Leo, step into your heart space. Be here for you. That's why I wore this shirt. Be the lion in the dark. Be here for you. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Don't be a scaredy cat. Be a lion. Okay? Venus in Cancer. You, mother, you give yourself love. You give yourself home. You give yourself the emotional security that you need by your masculine stepping into Leo. Mars in Leo, Venus in Cancer. Be your own father and your own mother. Be the warrior of love. Step up and rise and shine. And don't let your lower self, trauma brain, old past beliefs, all this, to kind of get in it. Like, no, just go and says like, connect with the divine. Raise your vibration. Meditate. Do creative work, artistic, expression, music, canvas. Transcendental meditation, altered state of mind, connect with spirit, play the mantra, create a sacred environment. Bring it up, blast the speakers, let the whole neighborhood hear the mantra. Drive the car and play it loud through your windows. Instead of the Nova FM, play these mantras, spread it around. And then you won't fall into this corruption that you created, illusions, deceptions. Venus opposition to Pluto, your biggest fears, your biggest traumas around money, safety, relationships, sex, values, things that abused you in your past, things that have corrupted you in your past, old belief system, old values, old philosophy that keeps on injuring your love, your relationship, your finance, your values, your health. Face the fear. Face the fear. Winter solstice, full moon. Just go into the darkness and stand there, a still, calm being of love and light. And detach from the drama. And let the drama play in front of you, but not to deceive you. Just keep on witnessing. Keep on watching. What are you learning? The blessings out of this will come. The new earth will emerge. The new world will be birthed. The new light will shine for you. But first, face this. Face this as love. Venus opposition to Pluto. Thursday, 9:20 a.m. 12 hours before the full moon in Capricorn. Very powerful, very intense, and this is a few days before we're gonna have another one. I'll show you in a second, okay? Venus Pluto. I'm gonna move now to the full moon. Can't believe I'm somehow managing to talk about it all. It's nuts. Then the moon, traveling dark moon phase throughout Thursday afternoon, all Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. Moon is going, kicking into Capricorn and opposing the sun on the 3rd degree. Where is the sun? 324, 326. The moon will oppose the sun 327. On Friday at 4:40 a.m., 4:39 a.m. on Friday is the exact moment of the full moon. All this week, remember, we are coming from eclipses. This full moon is going to seal the intense eclipse chapter. All the last 4 weeks, we've been through so much. Take this week to really reflect with the guru, the inner Master Yoda, the inner Gandalf. Really connect within you. Step into your center. Know that you're going to be okay no matter what. Do not be a scaredy cat. Be a lion. Be a lioness. Be a warrior of love. Be a warrior of light. And face all this. And let it all happen. And don't fall into the drama. Don't fall into the negativity. Don't get too busy with what's going to happen out there. It's going to be a lot. Our job is to maintain this vibration of love and light. And so this full moon in Capricorn, pay attention to the chart. Mars is in Leo. Okay, Mars is in Leo. Venus is at the end of Cancer. Very intense now. Venus is coming to close this concept of like where is home, where is not home. What is corrupted, what is not corrupted. It's still in opposition to Pluto. 2605, 2704, still 1 degree. Okay? So you've got Venus, Pluto, the moon 03, the sun 03. Okay? But then what's also building up here is that Mars is now building up his tension to Uranus-Saturn. Okay? Here's Saturn 12th. Okay? So Mars is coming now into opposition to Saturn on the 12th degree. It will oppose Saturn in Aquarius, Mars in Leo, Everyone's gonna start taking action for their own royal self in opposition to the collective corporations, collective global kind of blah, 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 blah. There's gonna be a lot of activism. This is very martial. This is very warlike. This is very military. This is very bombastic, because at the same time it's opposing Saturn, it's also squaring Uranus. So we're gonna have like Uranus, Mars, Saturn in a big T square, and this is basically, the keywords are combative, militaristic, harsh, sudden, unexpected, military, government. It could be like something really harsh, and this is happening exactly. So first of all, this is the full moon, remember that, okay? The full moon chart, let's look at it for one more moment. Mercury is direct by now already, okay? Jupiter retrograde, all of them retrograde. Neptune goes retrograde very soon as well. So all the end of June, we'll touch base with it more next week. But as we move forward, 2 days after the full moon, Neptune is stationed in retrograde on the 27th, okay? This adds more to the illusion, to the confusion. This is on Sunday, next Sunday when we meet. And then a day after, okay, 2 days, here we go. There you go. Saturn opposes Mars, square Uranus, Friday. Okay, Friday, the next Friday. The 2nd of July, the beginning of July. So, I'm just showing you, there's a lot coming down our way, okay? I'm gonna go back to the full moon to finish with that. So full moon is on Friday early morning, okay? And on this full moon, Juno is together with the South Node. This got to do with your marriages, with your more sacred relationships. It's got to do with the past, the way you believe it needs to be, the philosophy you used to have around it. It's been injuring you, it's been not allowing you to thrive to the places you need to thrive to. Is it the relationship you need to take with you into the future, or is this relationship finished, okay? It's also other connections, and it's trining. Look at that. Juno, South Node, trine Mars in Leo and Venus in Leo. Mars and Venus in Leo. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? This is next week. I'm so sorry. But this is interesting, huh? So much to show. Sorry. Here is this Friday. This is the full moon. So Juno is conjunct the South Node at the time of the full moon, and it's opposition to the North Node, and Mercury is pretty close there. So we're having some things that we need to understand here around our marriages, our sacred relationships, okay? This is taking part, and it's like Archangel Michael is guiding you towards the light and love, through the teachings of love. And the old unconscious, kind of old beliefs, old philosophies are trying to sabotage you somehow. And both of them, okay, they're aligning with Chiron in Aries. So there's a healing. This is a healing needs to be done. Very powerful healing. Saturn also 12, so it's very karmic. So relationships are going through very karmic process now of purging the old war. This is generational. It's not just us. It's generational. It's a blueprint, because remember, all this is all a part of the ending of Pisces, beginning of Aquarius. Together with Uranus is Ceres, the goddess of harvest. This indicates some sudden, unexpected, eruptive things in harvest, in food supply, in things that we need, oil, resources. Things are gonna go through some stuff. Pretty intense, people. Pretty intense. So it is now 5:10. I need to go to sound healing. So if you want to join us tonight, in a couple of hours from now, there's a couple of places left. I hope I managed to deliver as much as I could. There was so much to cover in this live stream, and there is so much more I can talk to you about, show you the 3D, show you all kind of things. But really, I want to talk to you now for a moment. I want to just talk to you for a moment. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes I find myself playing also in vibrations of, oh my goodness, it's not easy to know things that's coming, but we are not alone. Don't get too busy don't get caught up in the drama of all the darkness that is going to unfold. There's going to be a lot of pain. There's going to be a lot of truth being revealed. It's going to be a game of like, truth revealed, lies, deceits. Truth revealed, lies, deceits. People protesting all around the world. And I told you the pendulum will swing. There's going to be a lot coming our way. Okay? So just for you to know that from now, as we go into the end of the year, there's going to be a lot of action and a lot of fire, okay? And a lot of intensity and a lot of different changes. A lot of kind of different changes in a way that unexpected changes, unwanted changes, but there's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of lies being exposed, a lot of truth. When I say we are not alone, it's not just spiritually, it's literally in physical reality. Galactic beings are all around the planet right now, okay? There's a lot going on around us, and the appearance is very near. So there's going to be a lot of things we're going to have to face. It's not going to be necessarily easy. So we just need to maintain our mental, keep your serenity, make sure you interact with positive vibration. It will be very attractive to go and hear the latest. Did you hear the latest? It's the pilots. Now it's the air hostess. Now it's that. Now it's not gonna stop. And I warned you. It's the trick. It's the trap. It will be so interesting, so legit to listen and to watch and to read, because you know, and then you know, and then you know, and then you know the truth. And it's the same like 2020. By you convincing yourself that now you know the truth about that and that was a lie, you already sit in yourself, and it's just like, just don't fall down that trap. The mission is do whatever you need to do in order to sustain your vibrations of love and light. If it's music, be creative, be an artist, connect with Mother Nature. Choose what to listen to, choose what not to listen to. I do not listen to the news. I have no idea what's going on. The only thing I know is what the regulation, basic things that I need to put in my business. That's what I want to know. I don't care more than that. I literally don't care. Not because I don't care, it's because I'm sustaining this. What I care about is that I keep Ami as a foundation of love and light, because Ami personally is already challenged enough. So the last thing I need is to give Ami more collective challenges by being worried about the world and what's going on and what they're doing. Don't worry, it will all be